I mean, I think, I'll say this. I think Chicago are an excellent team. With and without their US national team players, I feel like this is arguably one of the best Chicago teams I've seen in this league. So coming into it, I knew that we had to show a better performance at times than what we'd shown in the previous 2 weeks. I think in the first half we did some really, really good things. And arguably they got more momentum when they were down to 10. And I think, Sam Kerr is always a threat, always. But I think that the fact that I felt that the momentum of the game in the first half was all us. And honestly, I'm so happy we won. I'm so happy we got a result. But I think that, for me, we need to be better in the second half. And again, 1-0 wins are great for multiple reasons. And one is that we should have scored more goals. We should have created more opportunities. And, I'm just really proud of the players that they dig in and never give up. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think that last year we wouldn't have won that game. So we're showing a lot of character, a lot of mentality, some quality. I thought the goal was great finish, great. I mean, the grit from Gunny to even get the cross, and then A-Rod's just quality finish. But again, we've got things we need to be better at. So very, very happy with the win. But again, we want to be better.
Are you getting used to the 1-0 results by now?
Yeah, it just gives me heart attacks. I just want us to, can we score 2 and then I can just relax a little bit. But 1-0's they're great after the game. I just saw Nader Manua after the game and said 1-0's are great after the game. They're horrendous in it because you were always on edge. But I'll take 1-0s all year if we get where we want to be.
Johnson was able to step in as Sarah Brunn stepped out with the national team.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just speak to her quality and what she was able to bring to the back line to, shut down a player like Sam Kerr and the rest of their attack?
She's calm. She's experienced. She knows Chicago very well. And when we traded last year, she was sort of behind the scenes and obviously Kristen took the limelight a little bit in that trade, but we knew that Sam could play a really big role this year with Becky going to the World Cup and obviously Rachel going to the World Cup. So her experience, she's a star in this league for anyone. We're just really, really fortunate that we've got some excellent centre-backs in our team. And it just showed that she's one of them. She can step in. She hasn't played for a while since Australia. Trains hard every day, just composed, calm, nothing phases her. She's probably not even out of breath. That's the type of person she is. She just makes the game look easy, which is great for me.
Did what you wanted to do in terms of attack change at all at halftime when you realized they were going to be down a player? And
we tried, yeah, but it actually didn't go to plan. I felt we were better in the first half, honestly. I felt our attack was better. I felt we found spaces more. And, I'm a huge Rory Dames fan. I'm a huge Chicago fan. We're good friends, and I think the way that his teams defend, like they did in the second half, they make it really difficult for you. And I actually thought in the first half we made really good work of that, but I thought in the second half they got the better of us at times defensively from their press. So got to give them credit, but we need to be better. We need to be better at that.
You've talked about last season having so many draws in the first few games, and now obviously it's so different. What do you think has been the difference at the beginning portion of this season?
We've got winners in this group. They weren't happy with not winning last year. They weren't satisfied with what that looked like. And we know each other way better now. I think the Gunnies and the Desies and Barrow and Rach and keep going. A-Rod, all of them, they're winners. They wanna win, and they're not satisfied when they don't. And I think we didn't know enough about each other last year to know that straight away. And we were too nice to each other at times because everything was new. And it's not the case now. We are accountable, staff, players, all of us. We break things down. We are critical of ourselves. We applaud ourselves when we need to. And ultimately, we're really honest. And I think the biggest thing is when you are like that as a group, you can push forward. And sometimes that's not nice. Sometimes we don't have nice conversations all the time, but we have a good group that wants to win. And when they do, it's great. But even on the field after the game tonight, we celebrate with the fans. We come in, and then we say we need to be better at this, we need to be better at that. And from a coaching perspective, that's music to my ears. So.
You credit A-Rod and Gunny for good reason on that goal. They're going to appear on the score sheet and whatever. But Erica Timrek started that counterattack kind of with that nice pivot at midfield. Is that what you're looking for out of a second-half sub, is just to lead a charge like that?
And Erica, that's Erica's greatest trait, is recognising space, getting into it, and being dynamic towards the back line, which makes them drop. I think that the more she keeps doing that, the more she's influential, the better it is for us, the better it will be for her. And, you know, she's working really hard to change her game a little bit to suit the way that we play. And I can't credit her enough, because I thought last week in Orlando, I thought she was excellent, and I thought that she did really well when she came on tonight, as did Mandy Laddish.
16,500 fans in attendance tonight.
Nice.
I believe it's the third highest in club history. How does that affect the team?
I think the team just enjoy being here, you know. And last year we got caught up with that a lot. But this year, I say this all the time, what it's like to win here and that feeling straight after a game when Gunny goes and grabs that drum and we clap it out, there's no better feeling, and we want more of it. So, and the more fans that are here and the more that do it, the louder it is, the better it feels. And that's always the things that we talk about in the week of what we want to get again when we're back here the week after. So we'll be looking for the same thing next week.
Can you just speak to Barney, third straight shutout?
She's just a joke. She's a joke of a human. I mean, if you think of the journey she's been on in the national team for a long time, played as a number 2 for a long time behind Hope, was excellent for Kansas City. In every game I ever watched her play, she was unreal. And last year, you know, came into our season with an injury that we just weren't sure if she'd recover from, you know. And I remember her playing in Seattle in 2017, and she walked into the stadium in a boot. And then I was like, oh, Barney's not playing. And then she played. You know, but right now, we're seeing the best of Barney. Athletically, she trains every day. She just adds calm to our group. And, you know, we are so fortunate to have the 2 goalkeepers we have. We know that. And Barney keeps producing performances every week that makes it really difficult for us to change things. But she also knows she's got someone chomping at her heels, which I think even pushes her on even more. Because, again, she's a winner.
I don't want to put words in your, but is this as good as maybe you've seen her in? Yeah.
Honestly, I wish I could say yeah, but it's not. She's honestly been ridiculous in this league. From day 2013 on, she has been ridiculously good. And, you know, people will laugh and joke with her of they don't know how she keeps doing it. And I'm not saying she should play for the national team. I don't know if that time has gone, but when someone doesn't concede goals the way Barney does, you can't keep dismissing her, you know. So maybe age is going against her a little bit, but she's been phenomenal for us, and I hope it continues.
Did you think it was a red card?
I honestly didn't see it. I was shocked when he brought his red card out. I know Katie Johnson, she's not a malicious player, so I honestly didn't see it. I haven't seen a replay, so I don't know. But yeah, I honestly felt like Chicago were better when they had 10 players. Whether that was how they changed tactically or how we took our foot off the pedal, I don't know. But honestly, I didn't see it. I know they're super disappointed with it, and maybe I would be, but I didn't see it to have a comment on it.